Hello and welcome. Thank you for watching this video. I'm very happy to do tarot card readings for Keanu Reeves and Lady Gaga. Keanu Reeves is a Canadian actor. His movies include Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, The Matrix, and the yet-to-be-released Matrix Resurrection. His star sign is Virgo, which is ruled by Venus. Virgos are said to be perfectionistic. He is dating Alexandra Grant, an artist whose star sign is Aries, who are said to be assertive and enthusiastic. Lady Gaga is an American singer and actress. She very recently released an album with Tony Bennett. Her star sign is Aries, a fire sign ruled by the planet Mars. According to astrology, Aries are assertive and enthusiastic. Lady Gaga is currently dating Michael Polanski, an American entrepreneur who is a Scorpio. Scorpio is a water sign that is ruled by the planet Mars. Scorpios are said to be dramatic and mysterious. I am going to ask the tarot some questions about Keanu Reeves and Lady Gaga. I have removed some of the cards to make the reading more positive. Tarot predictions and guidance might not be 100% accurate. First, let's lay the cards. What do we need to know about Keanu? The Nine of Pentacles. Some keywords for this card are safety, success, accomplishment, certainty, good judgment, prompt fulfillment by neighbouring cards, discipline, self-reliance, refinement. I think this card means that Keanu is possibly resting or on some sort of a retreat after finishing his latest movie. It's possible that he is trying to be private and keep himself to himself after being in the public eye for very long. On the other hand, he might be planning to go out and do a lot of publicity, so perhaps he's resting before doing a lot of publicity. Regarding the prompt fulfillment of neighbouring cards, we'll have to see what they are. This card also represents certainty and good judgment. So perhaps Keanu is making some sort of decision and feels that he's made a good decision. Perhaps it means that Keanu has a good business head and he's very smart where business is concerned. What do we need to know about Alexandra? Justice, a major arcana. Keywords are the quality of being fair and impartial, rightness, the quality of having strong moral principles, honesty and decency, relating to or having the power to put plans or actions into effect, triumph of the deserving side in law, justice, responsibility, decision, cause and effect. Perhaps Alexandra is involved in some sort of a legal issue at the moment. Perhaps this just means that Alexandra is a kind and is a fair person and a reasonable person. A person who, if you treat them correctly, they treat you correctly, but perhaps a person who, if you treat them badly, they don't let it go. They will act, they won't be a pushover. They will, for example, have boundaries and limits to things that they will put up with. They don't accept bad treatment. They know what they want and they know how to get it. That could be one interpretation. Are there any spiritual ideas in the Matrix, and what are they? The Star. Hope and bright prospects, inspiration, generosity, serenity. So perhaps one of the biggest ideas in the film The Matrix, starring Keanu Reeves, is the idea for people to have hope and to see the bigger picture, to not always be focused on their exactly what's happening in their immediate environment, but to perhaps look to the stars and to see that they are living in a universe which some might say, including myself, is a very spiritual universe. I also personally think that the Matrix movie might be a message and a metaphor about how we can look at the surface of things and then see things beyond just looking at the surface of things and recognize that there is a spiritual aspect to reality. Also, it does represent that hope, that idea that we have a spiritual self with which we can focus on. And in the movie, Keanu is about freeing himself and others, whereas I think also that we can recognize that we can be free now by recognizing the spiritual nature of the universe, which is what I call it. Some people call it something else. This represents guidance for us from the angel of cyberspace, Zamoniel. Temperance. Moderation, economy, careful management of available resources. Frugality, the quality of being economical with money or food. Management, accommodation. Balance, health, combination. I think this is possibly saying that with the cyberspace of the internet, that we need to not always be on the internet, not to be, what do they call it? Online Joe. Not to be online Joe, to do other things apart from the internet. And also I think this card means that the internet is like anything else. The things we do in our everyday life, in what some people call the real life, and the rules that we abide by in that world also go over into cyberspace. Some people seemingly or allegedly don't think that because they think they're anonymous, but in cyberspace I think it's true that we're not really anonymous, and so we need to abide by rules and be temperate in cyberspace and treat cyberspace and people in cyberspace like we would in non-cyberspace. What do we need to know about Lady Gaga? The Eight of Cups. The card speaks for itself on the surface, giving joy, mildness, timidity, honour, modesty. Usually found that the card shows the decline of a matter, or a matter of unimportance. This might mean that there's some sort of a change in Lady Gaga regarding how she writes her music. She's collaborating with Tony Bennett, and previous to that she was, as far as I know, mostly a pop type music person. She made dance records, sort of a combination of pop, R&B, dance, and at the moment she's making a different style, a sort of a ballad style, or made a ballad style of music, and so perhaps this represents some sort of a change in Lady Gaga emotionally, perhaps towards a more ballad style of emotion, a more romantic style of emotion. What do we need to know about Michael Polanski? The Four of Wands. Harvest, home, harvest home. A harvest festival, a festivity, a celebration. A repose, a rest, sleep. Harmony, prosperity, peace. Good fortune. Freedom, excitement. I think this is speaking about his personality, about Michael's personality, saying that he's a successful person, he likes to party, he's quite easy to get along with, but again he likes to have fun and he likes his freedom, he likes excitement. So perhaps he likes to do things that some people do that are exciting and thrilling, for example, and that sounds like a personality trait or his personality traits. Are Lady Gaga and Michael soulmates? The High Priestess. A major arcana. Secrets, mystery, the future as yet unrevealed. The woman who interests the querent, if male. The querent herself, if female. Silence, tenacity, mystery, wisdom, science. Non-action, unconscious awareness, potential. I think that this means that they might be soulmates, but that doesn't necessarily tell us what their future is. So though they might be soulmates, this card isn't telling us their future, and it's saying the future is as yet unrevealed. So it's saying exactly that this card is not speaking about the future, but says that they may very well be soulmates. The High Priestess is a very soulful card. It includes very soulful symbols, and it's one of the major arcana which are usually have very soulful meanings, very spiritual meanings. This represents guidance for us from the Angel of Technology, Cardamoniel. The Six of Wands. A victor, winner, triumphing, great news, expectation, desire, hope, praise. I think this might mean that because it's regarding technology, that technology is something that regards skill, and it's important when we are working with technology to make sure that we know what we're doing, make sure we know the safety procedures, make sure that if something's dangerous, we know the dangers and how to avoid them. Because when we use technology safely, then we can use them successfully and we can do well with them. But on the other hand, if we use technology incorrectly, it can be dangerous and not very useful. This card is for spiritual inspiration and meditation. The Page of Pentacles. What is coming for Keanu Reeves? The Eight of Cups. Keywords for this card are joy, mildness, timidity, honour, modesty, decline, the unimportance of a matter, moving on. I think this means that Keanu Reeves and his partner Alexandra might be separating for a while. Not because they're breaking up, because they have other things to do. This card can also mean marriage, but I don't think that is what it means in this instance. It means that Keanu Reeves might be behaving a bit shy. He might be going away and having a rest for a while. He might be not with his partner for a while. Channeling tells us Keanu Reeves' partner, Alexandra, is fascinating to both Keanu and others. She is beautiful and passionate. Keanu Reeves' love for her has turned to obsession. He has been overwhelmed by her larger-than-life personality, charisma and sex appeal. As far as I can divine, Alexandra has many admirers and at least one other partner previously. However, they are out of the picture, at least for now. Alexandra is going to have huge success with her work as an artist. She is very talented and will attract the interest of many other men. She may be seen out in public with either Keanu or another famous man. Alexandra might be going on holiday or vacation by sea. What is coming? Card number 2, the Ten of Wands, honour, trust, oppression, success. This may mean that for Keanu, he's going to be working very hard and perhaps harder than he would like to. Channeling tells us that because of his work, Keanu and Alexandra will be separated from one another, and this absence will work against their relationship. The separation might be caused by work, and it's not because of a breakup. While they are apart, Alexandra will find other interests, and this might include another man. This is a man who is interested in her and wants her. He might be pursuing her because he wants to gain fame, or he might see her as a conquest. It is probably a rich and famous man. He might also want her because he just wants to see Keanu fail. He might be motivated by the desire to keep Keanu single. Was Keanu really single for as long as he made out? The Two of Cups. Love, passion, friendship, affinity, union, harmony, sympathy, relationship, a favourable card. I think that Keanu has been far from single. He has managed to keep his love of partying, fine living, and women a secret. He has been dating much more than we know about. Were Keanu and Alexandra dating long before they went public? The Seven of Wands. Courage, 6 versus 1, advantage, negotiations, an argument, an exchange, a competition. This could be taken to be read that someone doesn't want Keanu to have peace of mind. He wants Keanu to believe that he is having a conflict, or that he has a lot of competition, when in fact he doesn't. Channeling tells us Keanu and Alexandra were together long before they went public. It is common among famous people to hide their relationships, and that is exactly what Keanu and Alexandra have done. They have used the fact that they work together to hide their relationship from the public. Why doesn't Keanu have social media? The Page of Pentacles. Trying, studying, scholarship, reflection, a message, rule, management. I think the card itself is mysterious, and channeling tells us Keanu doesn't have social media for his own security. He has been stalked in the past by 2 women who invaded his home. I think he was advised by the police not to use social media. This would make it more difficult for stalkers to track his location. It is possible he has an anonymous social media account. Does Keanu want to have children? The 7 of Cups. Something false. Sentiment. The imagination. Keanu did want children. I don't think Alexandra would want children unless they adopted. It matters what both Keanu and Alexandra want. As a pair, they do not want children. Does Keanu secretly have children? The Emperor. Stability, power, kingliness, reason, belief, fatherhood, and regulation. This card, having a keyword like that, might be saying that yes, he does. Channeling tells us, I think it's possible that Keanu does have children, but this too is hidden from the public. Are Keanu and Alexandra going to get married? The Queen of Cups. A good woman, an honest woman, a devoted woman, someone who is helpful, loving, intelligent, successful, happy. Also means happiness and wisdom. A perfect partner, a good mother. This means that Alexandra has the potential to become a very good wife. Channeling tells us Keanu and Alexandra both have thought about getting married. They aren't in a hurry to get married. They both have busy and interesting lives, which occupy their time. They are happy to be unmarried and successful. This card is for meditation and inspiration. The Knight of Wands. Or you can meditate on this randomly chosen Keanu Reeves quote. You want to play another kind of character, in another genre. It has been something I've been trying to do, if I can, in my career so far. It is something I hope to continue, because it is interesting to me. You get to do different things as an actor. Keanu Reeves' Chinese zodiac sign is the dragon. Dragon star signs are said to be gifted perfectionists. Alexandra's Chinese zodiac is the ox. Ox star signs are said to be calm. The release of Matrix Resurrection is the 22nd of December. Keanu and his on-screen love, Carrie Ann, was seen at the premiere on the 18th of December. Let's see what's coming for Keanu Reeves and Alexandra Grant. What is coming for Keanu and Alexandra? The Page of Pentacles. Some keywords for this card are trying, studying, scholarship, reflection, a message, management. This means that Keanu Reeves will be in the media a lot because he's promoting his movies and he's going to be communicating in the media. He's going to be doing interviews, and it means that he's going to be communicating about his business, about his work, and about his acting in the movies that he's doing. In addition, channeling tells us Keanu will be the dominant partner in this relationship for the present. He feels that he needs to be in control of this relationship. Keanu wants his own way. He may have a good reason for wanting to be in control. This desire might express itself as being overly controlling of Alexandra. It might be expressed as assertiveness in this relationship. Card number 2, Strength, a major arcana. Keywords: power, energy, action, courage, generosity, soft control. This means that this card is in agreement with the first card and is stating that even more so, Keanu will want to be in control of the relationship and might get into a struggle with Alexandra. It depends on how well he controls himself and how he expresses this. Card number 3, the 9 of Pentacles. Caution, safety, success, accomplishment, certainty. This might mean that Keanu is doing very well in business and that his movies are doing very well. He's got 2 good movies. He's got one just about to be released and another, the John Wick movie, going to be released, so he's doing very well. Furthermore, channeling tells us Alexandra's mother might get into an argument with someone. It's someone who's against Keanu and Alexandra being in a relationship. It's someone who might be out to separate them. Alexandra's mother will argue strongly in defense of Alexandra. Card number 4, the Hierophant. Marriage, alliance, captivity, goodness, belief systems, group identification. This means that Keanu and Alexandra will be celebrating Christmas. I don't think it means marriage, just now. Keanu Reeves has a friend, Brenda Davis, and he has been seen buying Christmas trees with her, so he must celebrate Christmas. Besides this, channeling tells us one of 2 possibilities. Either Keanu will be criticised in the social media or in the media, or he will be subject to an attempted home invasion again. It won't be a professional attempt at home invasion. That means his fans will be trying to invade his home. I don't think they will succeed. It might end in vandalism of some form. So Keanu Reeves fans haven't stopped trying to invade his home. The next question is from one of our viewers. Has Keanu found love with Alexandra? The Sun. Material happiness, a fortunate marriage, contentment, enlightenment, greatness, vitality, assurance. This means that Keanu Reeves has found success in this relationship. It doesn't mean that he doesn't love Alexandra. It means he's very happy in this relationship. If it were a Cups or the Lovers or a card like that, it might be more obvious that he has found love. I'd say that Keanu is happy in this relationship. And the next question from one of our viewers is Keanu Reeves going to find love again? Channeling reveals, right now, Keanu Reeves is in love with Alexandra. If Keanu and Alexandra get married, then his love will grow into true love. If they don't get married, Keanu will be disappointed. This might mean that Keanu will look elsewhere for love, and in that instance, it is likely he will find love again. The next question is from one of our viewers. Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves previously confessed to having crushes on each other during separate appearances on the Ellen DeGeneres show. The question is, if Keanu and Alexandra break up, could he find love with Sandra Bullock? The Six of Swords. A route, a way, a pleasant voyage. Travel. This seems to be in harmony with the channeling, and the channeling states that there is a distance between them, and that Keanu and Sandra Bullock had their day and had their chance to be lovers. That didn't happen. That was when the circumstances were better for them to date. Now they aren't working with each other. The chances of them dating are even less. I wouldn't discount the possibility of them getting together. I think Keanu would have other options, including Sandra. Given that information, I would say it is possible, and she is a possible future partner for Keanu. However, I think it's more likely Keanu would date someone closer than Sandra. But that future isn't definite. It would depend on how much they both wanted it. It would also depend on them closing the distance between them. How does Keanu see himself in his relationship with Alexandra? The Seven of Swords. A plan, an attempt, a wish, a hope, confidence, a plan that may fail, uncertainty. I think this card agrees with the channeling that something isn't quite right about how Keanu sees himself in this relationship, and that's because the channeling tells us Keanu sees himself as a famous person. He sees himself as Keanu Reeves, the famous movie star. He sees himself as being valuable in this relationship. He thinks he's worth a lot to Alexandra. He doesn't think she wants him because of his looks, his personality, or anything like that. Keanu believes she wants him because he is famous. Or, to put it another way, he thinks if he wasn't famous, she wouldn't want him regardless of his looks or personality. This represents guidance for us from Spirit. The Page of Wands, a messenger. A good testimony. Being creative, being enthusiastic, being courageous, being confident. To do with the family. This means that as a family person, we should listen to others. Listen to what others want and what others need. Take notice of what others need and be helpful to others. Like a page is helpful to the king and the queen. We should be helpful to people in our family, and we should be helpful to others. And it also means be nice to others, be kind to others. It also means have a positive mental attitude, be confident, have faith. This card is for meditation and inspiration. The Six of Wands. There is a link here to watch my previous tarot readings for Keanu Reeves, and other famous people too. If you want to see more videos like this, click subscribe, click the notification bell and like. If you want to ask the tarot any questions about Keanu Reeves, please comment with your question. Thanks for watching.